Welcome back. You know, millions of Americans and fans around the world tuned in to watch Super Bowl 56 for the football as well as the commercials, as always. And as KWW's Elena Kwan found out, one well-known Super Bowl advertiser changed the Eastern Iowa man's life forever.
Here he comes.
Gentle giants to Oscar-worthy actors starring in Super Bowl ads. Clydesdale horses are known for capturing the attention of viewers throughout the big game. And behind the 8-horse hitch, the drivers. And if you look closely, you can see Robert Detweiler pulling the reins.
Easy.
Detweiler works as a Clydesdale breeding manager at Anderson Farms in Olwine. The Iowa native's entire life has revolved around horses.
Ever since I was born, I was involved with that. My father was into draft horses, show horses. He has the record of selling the highest priced Belgian stallion ever.
In his early 20s, Robert worked on multiple breeding farms until one day he got a call from Budweiser asking to be a harness cleaner for its East Coast hitch.
What runs through your mind? What do you feel?
It's incredible. I mean, it made me very proud from where I come from.
His entire childhood, Robert was raised Amish under one of the strictest orders in the nation. Growing up in a completely different world, Robert never thought working for Budweiser would ever be an option.
Mainly because I didn't have a college education. I have an 8th grade education.
But it turned out all he needed was his love for horses and a little bit of luck.
The lead driver had got transferred somewhere else, and another guy had hurt his shoulder, and they asked me if I could drive the horses till they brought somebody else in, and one thing led to another, and a year after I was there, I was driving the horses.
You ended up being that somebody else.
I ended up being that somebody else, and I ended up doing that for 10 years.
In 1989, Robert was named one of Budweiser's lead drivers. He says he's performed in 5 Super Bowls, 3 presidential inaugural parades, the 1996 Olympics. That red shiny hitch even took Robert across the world.
I was over in Tokyo, Japan. I drove the hitch over there in the Dome. It was the Dallas Cowboys and the Houston Oilers at that time.
It was 11 years of meeting celebrities and making history. But in 1998, Robert decided to hang up his uniform and return home to Olwine. Nowadays, he's focused on producing the next generation of Clydesdales.
Here we have approximately, I think, 25 Clydesdales, and we probably have 12 or so Percherons. We have 8 Clydesdale babies coming.
While he's no longer in the limelight, Robert says he's found a new passion behind the scenes.
This is Ovation, and she has never been beaten in her life, and as a 2-year-old, she was called Grand Champion Supreme Animal of the World.
And if he ever starts to miss it, Robert says he's lucky. Just one look at their Clydesdales is enough to take him back down memory lane.
I had amazing opportunities. It's wonderful. Absolutely, I can't even put it into words.
In Olwine, Elena Kwan, News 7, KWWL.
Lena, thanks so much. And by the way, Robert also has 2 brothers working for Anheuser-Busch, and one of them, he says, has even had his photo on one of the beer cans. How about that?